What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Coming at you with yet again another perfume experience. And for today, I have a sampler of Xerjoff's Erba Pura. And this is what the sampler box that arrives in looks at. I have yet to smell this, you guys. So I'll be experiencing this with you for the first time. But before we get started, and as per tradition on this channel, make sure to grab your favorite snack, your favorite bevy or cafe, and sit back and relax and enjoy the awesomeness heading your way. Now I'm good on the coffee right now, but you guys go for it. Okay, so what I will be doing is going over the description, then the notes, then I'll do a perfume experience for the first time with you guys. And without further ado, here we go. So, Erba Pura is an enticing elixir that captivates and charms. Fresh, fruity, and thoroughly contemporary in spirit, it blends top notes of Sicilian orange and lemon with a Mediterranean fruit basket at the heart. White musk, amber, and Madagascar vanilla beans sit at the base and reveal themselves slowly as time goes by. Erba Pura is presented with unique silk neck scarf designed by Xerjoff and produced by famous silk manufacturers in Lake Como. Soft and intense, each scent is evocative of pure luxury. Okay, so the olfactory notes are orange and lemon from Sicily, Calabrian bergamot, fruity basket from the Mediterranean, amber and vanilla beans from Madagascar, and white musk. Okay, so we're looking here at a citrusy, fruity, ambery, musky scent. Here is what the sampler looks like. And if we can get the camera to cooperate, and here we go. The focus is torture. Okay. All right. So, without further ado, here we go. Okay, sampler sprayer isn't that great. Oh, straight up, it smells like I just opened a fresh orange. Okay. So, the spray print is right over here. It's pretty generous. It does have quite a bit of, wow, it smells great. It has quite a bit of oils in it because I am getting an oily residue there on my skin, but also my skin is absorbing it fairly quickly, so just something to keep in mind in there. Even though the fluid is almost clear, I wouldn't worry too much about it staining your whites. All right. So, let's take a whiff of this. Oh, man. This is... wow. This smells like candy. Like somebody just took candy, and I can't quite put my nose on it, and bottled it. Like, I've had this before. It's like a cocktail juice. You know those boxed cocktail juices? That's what it smells like. It smells also like those, you know, the orange candies that are hard sugar out on the outside and have like a soft liquid inside. Smells a lot like that too. Oh, this is delicious. This is wow. I was not expecting this. It's yeah. It's very... that's fascinating. This is the first time I smell anything like this. Just give me a minute here. My eyes are itching me. Okay. Wow. I mean, it smells like something you'd pick off, a grocery store or a confectionery rather than a perfume, which is interesting to say the least. Um, I mean, I'm not even sure who the market for this would be. I would just like, you know what? Too, this sprays like a lot of the off of the shelf home deodorizing sprays. Like for fabrics and for the air. But I mean, it's nice. It's just, it's also very normal. There's nothing in it that's overly special, which is not a bad thing. I know I said it like it might be. It's not. It's just that I would I wouldn't expect this scent as a perfume. It's more of a candy or an air freshener. This is, I'm already like, it's getting my saliva going because now I feel like I want to eat candy. Wow. Okay. Well, fascinating is the least I can say. Let's go over the nose. So they say there's orange and lemon from Sicily, and then there's Calabrian bergamot. So citrus head, citrus top, and yes, you get the orange in there. You get like a sweet orange, not the super citrusy orange. You get the lemon also, but also a sweet lemon. I can see the bergamot, but it's very subtle. The citrus in here is more of a sweet candy-like citrus. Okay, it's sugary. It is warm. You're not necessarily getting this burst of fresh citrus that tends to be a bit more cooler in profile. Okay. Then there's fruity basket from the Mediterranean, which is like the most random note description ever. So yeah, there's quite a bit of fruits going in here, but it's so hard to pinpoint what's in there. I mean, it's like there's mango, strawberry. I don't know. I'm just making these up because I have no idea. Like a fruity basket from the Mediterranean. Like when I think of the Mediterranean, I think of oranges, I think of grapes, and I don't know. I don't know. It's just, yeah. Okay. Amber and vanilla beans from Madagascar and white musk. So it definitely does have a gourmandish touch to it, but it's subtle. You're not getting straight up vanilla, just the gourmand profile. That's the result of the mix of the amber and the vanilla. But again, it's super well blended that you're not picking on either separately. And the white musk, yeah, you do get this synthetic musk in here, but it's done very well. Again, small quantities, very subtle. So it's very, very, very nice. I mean, listen, I, this one is gonna be interesting. I think the first thing before we get into things like performance and whatnot, I want to just talk about who would put this on. That comes to the top of my head right away. It's two kinds of people. One is going to be a teenage girl, okay? This is not a masculine scent whatsoever. It has a very feminine profile to it. And yeah, it doesn't have a masculine citrus in here, even though it has bergamot. So it comes across more as feminine. And yeah, I see this as just like a teenage girl from a super rich family that would put that on. It wouldn't be, You know, she wants to set herself apart from the other girls at her school, maybe. She's richer than them. She doesn't want to wear like a designer like Britney Spears. I have no idea if Britney Spears is even a designer. And she wants to set herself apart, so she gets this. Because I find it hard that a man would put this on. It's just delicious. And I don't think most guys would want to be described as delicious when they put a perfume on. Now, they do say on the website that it's unisex, but yeah, this is very feminine leaning. So a teenage girl, the second person I would see buying this that would thoroughly benefit from it, and I hate to say this, but a stripper. Honestly, if you're a stripper and you're looking for something other than the typical overly sugary, warm, raunchy perfumes that, you know, come across as like sexy but cheap, you want something a bit more refined that makes you appealing and desirable to your clientele, this is your perfume right here. This is I can see a stripper rocking that. Yeah, it's listen, if you're actually the third person that I would recommend or see getting this is a guy getting it for his girlfriend, okay? Especially if you wanna kind of spice things up in the bedroom after a while and you really wanna gravitate towards her. Listen, take your girlfriend and soak her in this juice, okay? You will not be able to get your hands off of her. It's funny because it's so simple and basic, but there's nothing here that's new. It's literally smells like, you know, in a lot of ways a synthetic sweet citrus, but it's done in a very refined way. It also comes across smelling a bit like, not laundry detergent, but the dryer sheets. Like if you have some of those nicer dryer sheets. And I think what makes me pick on that a bit is the white musk. Sometimes it comes across that way. But yeah, I mean, target market for this is going to be a teenage girl, a stripper, or your girlfriend if you want to spice things up a bit and you really want to eat her up, okay? But yeah, I just don't see this for guys, for the ladies, and not all ladies. I think you gotta have a bit of a playful inner girl, youthful girl to you to really enjoy this. Yeah, it's it's just, yeah. This one is a bit, yeah, it's weird for me to speak about it. Okay, on a more serious note though, let's talk performance. I'm gonna go ahead and say with this, the performance is medium in terms of projection, trail, and sillage. It's not beast mode, it's not strong, but I'm getting decent projection off of my forearm right now as I speak to you guys. And I'm gonna say that it's a lot of it is gonna be a function of the white musk, giving that lift off to the citrus notes. So projection, I'm gonna projection, trail, and sillage, and overall performance is a medium. With respect to seasonality, I'm gonna say ahead this is the cold weather scents of fall and winter. This is not the kind of fresh, airy citrus you would enjoy in warm, hot summer weather or spring weather. This is more enjoyable in cold weathers and cold seasons like winter and fall. In terms of how you would dress this, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is more of a casual wear scent. I think, I mean, you can get away with semi-formal, but if you go formal, it's not congruent. It's just, it doesn't have this scent profile of like formality to it. So I wouldn't recommend it for that. Now, with respect to the gender, like I said, even though they are advertising it as unisex, I see this more as a feminine leaning perfume, so it's more oriented to the ladies. Now, with respect to context, now aside from the profile of clientele I had described earlier, let's say that for the average lady that's gonna put this on, this is probably a great scent if you're going out to spend an evening with your girlfriends to grab pizza and wine. Um, it's a nice scent to put on if you're going through a vineyard. It has also, now I'm picking on it, and again, this is a function of the white musk, a slightly soapy quality to it. And you know what? Now that I think about it, it reminds me of other premium soap bars like Lux or Palmolive, or there was another brand. Can't quite recollect, but it's those citrus heavy soap bars, so I'm getting quite a bit of that here. So yeah, it could be you're going out with your girlfriends to a vineyard, you're going out on a picnic, you're going out for pizza and wine night. What else do you girls do? You're going out shopping for a high-end boutique with your girlfriends. Yeah, that's that kind of scent you want to put on. It's like fun, casual, clean, without being overbearing. I'm just completely disconnected on this one. It's just, I was a bit surprised by this. I did see some reviews of it online, and like I said, for a lot of people it seemed like meh. And I can see why. I just think it's, you just have to be the right target market for this. And yeah, so it's nice. It's just, yeah, this one is a bit challenging for me to place. I'm gonna go ahead and say that, yeah, again, I stand by, the profile-wise of the ladies that would have this on. Teenage girls would rock this perfectly. If you're more on the higher end and the tax bracket, also if you're, I'll say it again, if you're a stripper, I mean, if you've been around girls that are in the entertainment industry, not necessarily just strippers, but cocktail waitresses, any girl in, just overall entertainment industry, this would be a perfect scent for you. It just plays to the atmosphere and to the, the atmosphere you're trying to create. The other way I can see this is, like I said, for guys that want to change things up a bit in the bedroom or create more intimacy with their girl. This scent will be for you. And last but not least is for the ladies that are just out and about with their girls, enjoying life and doing casual stuff. This will be also for you. Now, do I recommend this as a full buy? I mean, let me put it this way. For me, I wouldn't get this as a full buy. It's not something that I look for, nor is it a scent profile that I'm into. The sampler I got for free with my order off Naxos, so I thought, hey, let me talk about it. But I can see others actually in the profiles I've mentioned putting it to use. It's a great scent. I really do like the scent profile. I just, for myself, it's not something I would wear personally. So what I'll say is, if you're a girl in the younger age and you like a warm, citrus, ambery, gourmandish scent with a white musk, go for this, especially if you want to set yourself apart and you are over the designer stuff. Otherwise, I just do not see guys wearing this. And going by the analytics of my channel, considering that 100% of my viewers are male, I don't think any of you would want to rock this. Maybe for your wives or girlfriends or your mistresses. But yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about it. It's just, it's not my cup of tea. It's just, yeah. Anyways, think I'm gonna wrap it up here, you guys, on this one. As per usual, I very much appreciate your time and attention, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.